Everybody talks about Skillshare, Skillshare here, Skillshare there, but the question is this platform great for course instructors? Let's talk about that. So here's the overview I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about Skillshare, you got to think about an online course marketplace for teaching creative skills. So basically, if you are an entrepreneur, designer, writer, photographer, or blogger looking to teach your craft online, Skillshare is a great platform for teaching those skills, especially the creative skills. So you'll find courses on all kinds of topics, both popular and niche. So I'm talking here about marketing, photography, cooking, hand painting, doodling, and even wall hanging. So this is great. And for course instructors, this is a great marketplace of courses. The platform offers a membership plan for students that gives them access to all of its 35 to 40,000 premium courses. As for creators, it's a free online course platform if you just want to sign up and publish a course. But if you want to get paid, it must be you must be actually part of a Skillshare's premium catalog, your course that is, okay? And so free or premium, the cool thing is that Skillshare classes have three major moving parts. You have video lessons, a project, and community discussion. So each class includes 20 to 60 minutes of video, broken down into 2 to 5 minutes lessons, and the practical project then ensures hands-on experience. For instance, a social media class project might require students to promote their Instagram account, or a writing class might require students to draft a pitch. Finally, the community portion of a class allows students to post their work and also to network. This is kind of cool, okay? So instead of favoring final outcomes, Skillshare encourages students to share their progress, gather feedback, and tweak their work accordingly, which is perfect for the creative topics you will be teaching as a course creator. So this is kind of important. So when you think about Skillshare, think about a community community discussion forum. You have also a large user base. So if you are trying to, let's say, establish your credibility, let's say your intellectual credibility online, Skillshare is a great place to do that. Okay, so everything that you need to know to help you determine if Skillshare is the right online course platform for your online courses, you are going to find it in this video, but also you are going to find it once you log into your Skillshare account. By the way, boss, I want to quickly welcome you to today's show. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate having you. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy your conversation today. Let's talk about the pros and cons of Skillshare. First of all, the pros. Basically, you have a free course hosting platform. So if you are a Skillshare teacher, you have a free platform, including all the tools and resources you need to launch classes, okay? You don't need to invest in expensive course hosting software. You can create as many classes as you want. Notice that publishing on Skillshare doesn't mean that you can't publish on your own website as well, because it does not require exclusivity. You have a large audience base. You have the ability to build a personal brand. That's what I spoke about earlier when I talked about intellectual credibility in a specific field. So you have the ability to build a personal brand. You also have a short video length. So this is kind of cool. So you have like a 20 minute video will also work fine, or 60 minutes, not a problem at all, okay? So you are able to, and what we also love about Skillshare is that you have the ability, you have a video filming and editing tips, so you can launch perfect classes that will attract more students right away. You also have a Skillshare Teacher Help Center. So this is kind of cool. So you have everything you need to grow on Skillshare. So from, let's say, from launching your first class to promoting them to engaging your students, you will find all the help to succeed as a teacher. So this is kind of cool. So think about it. So you have a free 1-month trial for our students. You have a wide variety of course topics and length. You have project-based learning. You have affordability, discounts, and perks for additional products and services. This is kind of cool. So when we talk about that, so those are the pros. What about the cons? Well, it is difficult to grow as a beginner. So if you are, because the thing is that you have a lot of competition. So it is difficult to grow as a beginner. Not all categories work well. So if you are in a niche category, you got to make sure the market is there for the category. Very important. Income is not consistent. Because see, when you think about the one of the biggest disadvantages of Skillshare is that not all creators are paid every month. It's because if you didn't qualify for at least 75 paid minutes, you don't earn from the royalty pool. So this paid minutes don't include trailer minutes and free courses. So they're very important. And basically, there are no marketplace analytics available to teachers. Okay, Skillshare doesn't provide any opportunity to actually gain insights or data to optimize your performance on the platform. This is something that they really need to work on, but right now they don't have it. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Skillshare for course instructors. We are reviewing the platform. Let's talk about the earnings here. So if you are a course instructor, course creator, you should be interested in the earnings. So how much do Skillshare teachers make? Basically, the thing is that it really depends on your field. It depends also on your ability, right? Based on our research, we have a lot of clients right now who earn more than $100,000 a year. So we're talking about 6 digits. But the thing is that those teachers, they have built an established profile on the platform. Okay. But average teachers have also been doing well on Skillshare. So the thing here is that, again, you can actually expect to earn somewhere from $10,000 a month all the way to $20,000 to $25,000 a month. But the average, really, the average here revolves around $4,700. But again, everything depends on 3 things. If you want to make money on Skillshare, you have 3 things. You need to have authority, like let's say intellectual authority in a specific field. In other words, you have to be seen, you have to be evaluated as a leader in your field. Number 1. Number 2, you need to have the market. And number 3, you got to choose the niche. The topic is important. Some topics pay better than other topics, right? So business topics, business and entrepreneurship topics tend to pay more than the creative creative topics. But you got to have the market also, right? If you want to make money, there has to be demand. It's all about demand and supply. So if you are an authority, if you are an intellectual authority in a specific field, and you are talking about stuff that people are interested in, and there's a large enough use of let's say I would say clients or potential students for that specific topic, then chances are you are going to earn revenue like crazy. And this is something that you need to think about. The niche that you are going to pursue as an online instructor on Skillshare. Let's talk about the use cases. So when you think about Skillshare, first of all, you got to think about Skillshare as an opportunity to build your authority, your intellectual authority in a specific field, right? You are able to actually also tap into a community, because see, the thing is that if you do well in one course, chances are those students may actually transfer to another course, or they might refer you to other students. So you have so when you think about use cases, think about that. And so when we actually, I want to quickly compare and contrast Skillshare and Udemy in terms of use cases. So Udemy, like Skillshare, is both an online education platform and marketplace. But the key differences in terms of use cases between the two are how each platform presents courses and additional tools available to instructors to track and manage courses and students. For example, Udemy offers courses that are broken down by lesson, and lessons receive a dedicated page, discussion section, downloadable resources, and the ability to rate it as a student's progress through content. Skillshare, on the other hand, offers one page dedicated to all course content. You also get one section for discussions and do not receive any analytics reporting tools. Very important. And while these tools are just a few of the differences between the two platforms when it comes to use cases, it's important to really understand that it all depends on what's better for you as a course instructor. And also one thing you need to really understand here is that Skillshare does refund students So this is something you need to really think about. So make sure that you have you really up your game in terms of course delivery. Otherwise, you are going to suffer a lot of refunds. And also, right now, Skillshare offers a free trial. So remember that. So students always have the ability to actually say, you know what, I'm not interested in one particular course. So Skillshare offers a free 7-day trial, and this is kind of important. And one thing I want to see here is that, as in terms of use cases, remember that you are able to sell courses on Skillshare, but also on your own website, on your own platform. So this flexibility is really important. There's no exclusivity. You don't have to say, you know what, I'm only listed on Skillshare. No, you can list on Skillshare and on other platforms. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Skillshare. This is a Skillshare review for course instructors. Let's talk about the rivals here. So when we talk about Skillshare, what are the rivals? I've talked to you about Udemy before, but I want to go a little deeper here. I want to talk about Skillshare. I want to talk about Masterclass. I want to talk about LinkedIn Learning. That's another player. I want to talk about Coursera. So let's first talk about Skillshare versus Masterclass. So Masterclass, unlike Skillshare, offers select high-quality courses taught by world-renowned experts and celebrities. So comparable in cost, the Masterclass plan really is expensive. Okay, so Masterclass only offers just over 150 to 200 courses in their catalog, with about 2 to 3 new classes added every month. So Masterclass courses tend to also be high level and geared towards beginners looking to learn a broad set of skills instead of specific niche subjects. Like let's say you're trying to really get into a new field and you want to get specifics. Okay, so Masterclass is great, but Masterclass is kind of limited. Okay, what about Udemy? I spoke to you about Udemy. Skillshare and Udemy are kind of similar in terms of platforms where you can go and gain access to a large constellation of topics. What about LinkedIn Learning? Well, LinkedIn Learning is also great. However, LinkedIn Learning has the added benefits of allowing you to display course completion on your LinkedIn profile. Also, in terms of expanding your professional network. So those are elements that appeal to students and also course instructors. What about Coursera? Well, unlike Skillshare, Coursera offers courses from world-renowned universities, not everyday instructors. We're talking here about universities. So Coursera's user experience feels a lot more traditional compared to Skillshare. However, Coursera is geared toward more professional users looking to build skills in their profession with actual degrees and certificates. While Coursera has a lot more selection of professional and accredited courses, Skillshare edges out Coursera, in our opinion, due to their wide selection of courses, videos, ease of use, and curated learning paths. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And the cool thing is it's all about what the students or the learner is actually pursuing, what kind of objective he or she has. Let's talk about the value added here. So what is the value added for a course instructor looking to actually establish himself or herself on Skillshare? The thing is, think about Skillshare as an online learning community. Okay, and the cool thing is that students can actually take online video classes at their own pace. And so as a course instructor, you have the ability to offer a broad variety of specific skills such as UX design, creative writing, business analytics, graphic design, Photoshop, web development, and much more. Okay, and Skillshare has been around for the last 13 years. They actually were started in 2010. And so the good thing is that they are able to, like compared to other e-learning platforms, Skillshare is cost effective and an excellent launching point for people like you, I would say course creators, to actually boost their career skills, or discover new courses to perk new interest. So when we talk about Skillshare, we have a constellation of categories: advertising, business, design, entrepreneurship, fashion and style, film and video, food and drink, gaming, music, photography, social media, technology, writing, and publishing. Obviously, the list here is not exhaustive, but I just want to give you an idea, okay? And so when we talk about Skillshare courses, how are they structured? First of all, Skillshare courses are structured in a traditional online learning setup with cool extra functionality built in. Okay, so first you have the video lessons. The video lessons are organized and displayed to the right of the video playback screen on the web browser version, which makes it very easy to toggle between lessons or quickly see how the course is organized. And also, so beneath the video playback screen, you have 5 options to further your learning. You have about, reviews, discussion, projects, and resources, and you have transcripts. So see, the good thing is that about this is you have about the class, about this class. So you have everything about the class, and so the reviews is great because you are if you're looking for new courses, new topics, you want to really have user discussions about the class, and you have a forum discussion area. You have projects and resources, and you have transcripts. This is kind of cool. And so you have the ability also to meet the Skillshare instructors if you're a user. So this is kind of cool for a course instructor also to have the ability to interact with students. Fantastic. Let's give you our conclusion here. So what is our verdict? Is Skillshare worth it for teachers, course creators all over the world? Our answer is yes. Skillshare is really worth it. So if you are a course creator or you're a teacher and you're trying to establish let's say a profile on Skillshare, this is a great platform. Skillshare is very much worth it for course creators. If you are from the creative or business industry, you can become a Skillshare teacher and build an entire online business. It's a great opportunity to learn, test, and grow as an online course creator. Because see, Skillshare is perfect for beginners trying to grow an audience from scratch. Skillshare, in our view, is one of the best ways to like if you are a part-time teacher and you want to earn some extra revenue by creating courses. Skillshare is a great platform to do that, and Skillshare is a great add-on for full-time online course business owners to create an extra source of income by publishing your existing courses there. As I told you, you don't have exclusivity here on Skillshare, so this is kind of cool. You can actually you can publish on Skillshare, you can publish on 1,000 other platforms. So it's all about flexibility. It's all about having the ability to offer your courses over a plurality of platforms. And what we love when it comes to Skillshare also is that you have the flexibility. You have the flexibility to build courses at your own pace. If you are a new course creator, if you're a new teacher, having the ability to build courses, to add courses to your portfolio at your own pace is an added value. So you have the ability to take your time. You can test the waters. You can see how you perform, and you can improve. You can tweak your delivery as you go on. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for your attention. Really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I gave you a Skillshare review for course creators. Let's do a recap here. So I spoke to you about the overview. Then I gave you the pros and cons. Number 3, the earnings. Number 4, use cases. Number 5, rivals. Number 6, value added. Number 7, the conclusion. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.